OB's done a great job with that. Coach Belichick's done a great job. So definitely just want to learn and be a sponge. That's all I can do, right? And just pick his brain about defense, because he's really good with the defensive side of the ball, and learning that part of it, because that's really what he does really, really well.
What's up, YouTube? You're Inside the Edge, and I'm back with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. For you New England fans, if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to be covering a lot of Patriots news regarding, training camp, any other trades that happens, any new signings. I will be covering New England. So for you New England fans, just be sure to subscribe, because I will be dropping a lot of content. I know lately I have been doing a lot of NBA videos, but I will try to stick to football as well, because I enjoy talking football. I enjoy talking New England. So let's do this, guys. I want to talk about Mac Jones. I want to talk about Bill O'Brien. I definitely want to just talk about this Patriots offense in general. And just to get it started with, guys, I mean, last year was a disaster. Looking at the offense, we were ranked 28th. In first downs per game. We were ranked 17th in offensive scoring last year. We could have done a whole lot better last year, but due to Patricia trying to emulate the plays he was trying to draw up and all the schemes, it just seems like nothing really planned out. The only thing I can say New England did good last year was the run game, but as far as the passing game, it just seems like there was just an error in everywhere you look, guys. It was just an error. Like there was just no growth in our offense. Tyquan Thornton was a name that I thought, I definitely thought he would have blossomed last year in New England, but it just seems like he didn't have a really good year. And Kendrick Bourne, he didn't really have a good year as well. I mean, our offense was just lackluster last year, but the past is the past, and I definitely feel like this year we're gonna have a lot more explosive plays. I definitely think we're gonna have a offense that's gonna look more clean, that's gonna be more fresh. We're gonna have guys more in motion, and I think that's what we need, guys. We just need more playmakers, and that's what I really love about that pick that we got in Demario Douglas. He's a guy that I think is going to be a sleeper for this New England offense, because he's a speedster. What he can do in the slot, I mean, this guy's a special player. But running the RPO offense, I think he could be a part of that. Looking at Tyquan Thornton, he's going to be a guy that we're going to see what he's made of, guys. We drafted him in the second round, so he's a second rounder. So I just want to see how far his talents can go. Devontae Parker being a player that can win those one-on-one matchups in the outside. Beat players over the top. I think with that connection with Mac Jones and Devontae Parker, I think that's going to be a chemistry that's going to build and get better. And I think a lot of our deep balls will go to Devontae Parker. So I'm hoping that those plays will connect. But again, guys, I definitely think New England's defense is going to be a top 5 defense this year. So that means if our offense could at least score if our offense could average around 24 points, I think we can win at least 10 games this year, guys. I'm really confident in our defense. It's just all up to our offense and what we can do offensively. But I definitely think Mac Jones is going to come into his third year more relaxed. I think he's going to be more of a leader. And just looking at what Bill O'Brien has done throughout his career, I mean, he's a genius when it comes to schemes. And I know he's going to scheme up a lot of RPO offensive plays for us. And I know it's going to work. It's all about executing, and it's just all about running the plays throughout practice and getting better and better at it until we can achieve it. But I definitely look at, Mac Jones as a guy where we have to cater to. We have to cater to his offense, just because when you really look at what Mac Jones did, when you look at what he did at Alabama, I mean, this guy in his last year at Alabama, as far as RPO plays, he went 73 out of 78 for 890 yards, 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and he had a passer rating of 153.8. So again, guys, Mac Jones is a quarterback that likes to play in shotgun. He makes quick decisions, and I think with Ramondre Stevenson being deadly at the running game, I definitely think we could do a lot of halfback. A lot of halfback fakes, halfback options, bubble screen plays. We can run a whole lot with receivers that we have now that we can utilize. And like I mentioned, Tyquan Thornton, Douglas, these are guys we can use for bubble screen plays, and we just need to get our speedsters the ball. We just need to do it the right way, and I think running the RPO offense can definitely, a lot of gadget plays can definitely get this offense going, guys. I could definitely see a lot of run pass options and plays like that. I think Mac Jones can really cater to, and I think that's what's going to help this offense, excel. And I think it's also just going to throw off other defensive players, and I definitely think that the RPO is going to work. and I definitely think that we need to run a lot more play action, guys, because I know teams are going to bite on that fake run. If Ramondre Stevenson is in the backfield, I know a lot of teams are going to bite on those play fakes, those fake runs, and we're going to see a lot of seams up the middle to Gesicki, to Henry, and I'm just excited, guys. So with that being said, guys, I don't want to make this video too long, but I definitely wanted to cover a little bit about this Patriots offense. But looking at, like I said, Devontae Parker, a guy that can play on the outside, Demario Douglas that can play in the slot, that's a guy that I really hope we can really utilize because of his speed and what he can do. And I think this offense just needs to run a lot more play actions. I think a lot of defense will bite on a lot of run plays from Ramondre Stevenson. And I think this offense is going to be much better. Now, what is the expectations? I guess that is the question for you New England fans. New England was ranked 17th in offensive scoring. I hope that we can at least drop that number to being at least a top 13 offense. I definitely see that, with the growth of Mac Jones and Bill O'Brien connection, I see this New England team being much better. And with this top 5 defense, I believe this New England team can win 10 games, guys. That's how confident I feel in New England. So with that being said, guys, I don't want to make this video too long, but be sure to subscribe if you like this kind of content, and drop a comment down below. Who do you want to see in New England blossom this year, or who's your favorite player? I mean, let's get some dialogue going in the comment section. So until next time, guys, I hope everyone's having a good day. Have a good one, guys, and God bless.